Here we
Hello.
are.
Hi.
Annie, hello. Happy
Hello.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
I
What
am
a
so
week.
happy to be with you. This is our second of a few more Archangel shows.
Yeah. We keep
That
finding more
first
and more
one.
of them.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They just kind of keep coming out of the woodwork, don't they?
It's awesome. I
There's
like
another
it.
Archangel. There's another Archangel.
Yeah.
How are you?
I am well. I had a wonderful walk this morning and I was thinking about our show. And I was thinking, I just have this feeling that this walk we're in now, where we found each other and we've reconnected and we're in this wonderful, loving community. I feel like I almost feel like we're the graduating class. You know, I
I
just feel
like
like
that.
I felt that on my walk. I'm like, I feel such a tremendous love for Mother that I think that can only come when we're getting close to graduating from the school.
With
And it's,
honors.
yeah, it's that bittersweet feeling where you really don't want to leave, because you love her so much.
Yep.
That kind of feeling. Yeah.
I love that. And Annie had a beautiful meditation this morning, and Annie's doing meditations Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m.
Yep.
Pacific time. So it would be 9 Central and 10 Eastern. Every morning, she's helping Terry out, and Terry's on Tuesdays and
Thursdays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
At Terry at Holding Your Space, where we all
Yes.
meet every weekday.
So yes, check out Terry and check out Annie.
Thank you.
And beautiful. It's a beautiful meditation, and it's also just a way for the community to get together and chat and visit and connect, which I think is so beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, let's say hi to some people. Bora Bora, Janet. Hi. She says,
so
hi,
good to
Kelly and
see
Annie.
you.
I miss everyone.
Oh,
Janet, I miss you, and I hope you're
Miss
well,
you.
because I haven't seen you in a while. So I hope everything is okay. Please let us know.
I
And
think she
Barbara,
takes care of her mom. Barbara, so
and
nice to see you.
Annie was giving you a shout out this morning, Barbara. She was wondering where you'd been and worried. So yep, she mentioned you in the morning meditation this morning. Thank you, Barbara, for being here. And Edward, always so nice to have you, Edward. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday. And Millie is in the house.
Hi, Millie.
Happy Friday, Kelly and Annie Bear and friends. Happy Friday.
What a gorgeous picture.
Isn't it? Look at that energy.
Wow.
So beautiful.
Gorgeous. Love it.
Hi, and Karen, hello. Hi. Thank you for being here. And Imelda, hello.
Hello, Imelda. So nice to see you.
And there's our Janet again. Hello.
Pretty kitty. Look at that smoochy, sweet little face.
And Linda Bishop is here. Hello.
Hi.
And Barbara's letting you know she replied to your email.
Oh, good. I was checking on her. Just want to know she's all right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And yeah, Annie and I are going to be talking about archangels. We have kind of divided them up, and she has some that she's going to be talking about today, and I'm going to have a few that I'm talking about, and then probably at the half hour mark we will start taking questions. And so if you would like an angel reading, put angel in caps so that I can see it a little bit better, and we will do that the last bit of the show. And just so you know, Barbara, I have you, and I have Karen, and I have Edward. And Linda wants just to let everyone know the baby bunny crossed over this morning. Oh,
Okay.
it was wild, and oh, I am so sorry. I have tried I've tried so many times to nurse, baby bunnies and try to keep them alive, and it's just that's a tough one.
It is. Even among when I was helping the professional rehabbers, they're very touchy to keep alive.
Yeah.
And their mothers normally feed them once a day. So people will find them, and in rehab world we're like, leave the bunnies, put the bunnies back,
Yep, and don't touch
leave
them.
leave the baby deer alone. Just leave
Yeah.
them, because they look abandoned, but they're not. But bless you for trying. Bless you for trying.
Yeah. It's
That's
so sad.
wonderful.
Sending you lots of love and
Yeah.
hugs, Linda. And Imelda, I have you, and Millie, I have you too. And Annie, you want to start?
Yes, I would love to. I'd like to start with the Archangel Jophiel.
Oh, yes.
And this one is, I looked up to see what ray of enlightenment, like soul ray of development. And I
Yeah.
found that Jophiel is on the second ray of wisdom and illumination. And
Ooh.
the crystal, the color is yellow. And the crystal that goes with that is citrine. And the element of air, which is wonderful. Here we are in Libra time of year, the sign of a sign of air. And Jophiel literally means beauty of creator. So this archangel, call out loud when you need to transmute negative thought patterns and emotional baggage through decluttering. Call an archangel Jophiel when you have when you want to illuminate wisdom to foster spiritual growth and higher consciousness. Archangel Jophiel fosters beauty and joy internally and externally in all of its forms. Helps us see and create more beauty. And Archangel Jophiel was the guardian of the tree of life in the story of Garden of Eden, and is seen as feminine because a lot of the archangels aren't. So it's kind of exciting that Archangel Jophiel is seen as feminine, for inspiration and positivity,
I
and
love that.
to clear clutter in our inner world. As we clear our outer world, ask for Archangel Jophiel if she will come and help you. So I loved learning about her.
Isn't this fun doing this little bit of a deep dive into them?
It is.
A person knows, a little bit, but I've realized that there's archangels I didn't even realize. And when you start digging in and getting the information, it's like, oh, that makes sense. It's
Yes.
I love it.
I
love
went
it.
on Insight Timer, and Insight Timer, because I use that daily.
Yes.
There are other ones like Calm. So I'm not like plugging that one for any particular reason other than that I use it every day. but they actually have meditations. You can look up Jophiel and Insight Timer if you want to do a meditation. So
I love
but
that. Thank you for sharing that with
I
everybody.
bookmarked that one. I looked it up and bookmarked it. I'm like, yes, because I would like
Yeah.
that to help me when I make art. You know?
Right?
Yeah.
I love that.
So that
Thank
was
you.
my first one. What about you? Which one are you going to do?
I have got Gabriel, and Karen's asking, how many are there? Does anybody know? And Karen, just to answer your question, I think we've discovered like probably over 20, I think.
Well, originally I thought, because I didn't know either, and then I thought it depends on who you ask. In one faith, there's 8. In another one, there's those 8 plus 12 more, or 3 more. It depends
Yep.
on which part of the world you're looking from.
Yes.
And then I looked up some names, and some names are like, oh, well, this archangel has 3 different names they go by.
Yes.
So
Yep.
I find it all very confusing. It's unknown at this time. It is unknown. Just to know that we have this many angels around us that we can call on, that makes me happy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Overjoyed
Well,
with love and joy. And and just because sometimes and this is what I had thought. I thought kind of archangels were tied to the Catholic religion for some reason.
yeah.
And 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 they're not. They said archangels are non-denominational and you don't need to belong to any religion to work with them, that they respond to calls to help, prayers, guidance, and healing. And so, anybody, no matter, what religion you're from or whatnot, it's
Thanks. Yeah.
whatever faith it is, you can
Yeah.
you can always call on them. Oh, Janet, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad that you can be here with us. Thank you. And so I one of this is Gabriel, and he kind of is my guy, and he has
Okay.
been back many years ago when I was getting into angels and talking to my angels. He was one that really came through, and Raphael, him too, but Gabriel is one that has really always come through for me.
Okay.
And his name meaning is Gabriel is strength. And the role he plays, he's often seen as a messenger delivering divine communication, guidance, and inspiration.
Okay.
And the color association with Gabriel is pure white, silver, copper tones, and representing clarity, purity, and illumination. And he's connected to water, intuition, and emotional balance. And he helps us to receive and understand intuitive messages in dreams and visions. How appropriate. And he helps support writers, teachers, speakers, and anyone really needing to help express themselves. He's really your guy to call on if you're just having a hard time with your words and just letting other people, others know how you feel.
Yeah.
He's the guy. And he helps guide us to our life purpose too. And he helps us with timing and direction when we're seeking clarity. And I love this. And it kind of seemed appropriate, especially for the month of October. He's helps clear away fear and doubt. And he helps us fill our spirit with strength and faith. And so many of us need that right now, that, just to let go of that fear and that doubt. And, we all have it from time to time. And so, when that creeps in, call on him. And he gently nudges us towards the truth and purpose and sounds that you may hear when he's around. You may hear like ringing of bells or like a trumpet sound when he's nearby. And the crystals I thought were really interesting too, because the crystals that were aligned with him were kind of the crystals I think I mentioned for people to use for the month of October. Blue lace agate
Okay.
was one of them, and moonstone, selenite, celestite, and clear quartz.
Okay.
And yeah, I have insight and presence, clarity, thoughts, visions, and he helps with symbolic dreams. And he helps urge us, like if we're feeling creative, we feel like we have that creativity in us, but we don't know how to express it. We can call on him to help express it, whether it be painting, writing, singing, writing poetry, journaling, cooking. He helps us with that. He gives us those gentle nudges for that. So that was Gabriel.
That kind of blows my mind. So I have been doing art and writing poetry since I've been writing poetry since I was like 12.
Yeah.
So here I am thinking, I've never heard of him. And I get this feeling he's like, yeah, you have.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
right. Yep, that he's
That's
been with you the whole
that's
time.
incredible.
Isn't that
That
amazing?
that is beautiful. Oh, okay. The next one I have to share is Sandalphon. Grounding. I love this one because the element of this archangel is earth. And this is the one that was Elijah, the prophet, in that story. In the Christian stories, he was also Elijah the prophet and a twin to Metatron, my favorite. And he's the patron of music and the deliverer of prayers. And Sandalphon's color is turquoise and copper and white. And the crystals associated with Sandalphon are aura quartz, which is really pretty, hematite, which also helps you remember stuff. And
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, hematite I really like if you need to, like you're going to a talk or a lecture and you really want to, take notes, but keep it in your mind. Hematite will help you do that. Will help you remember, like what people say. If if it's a legal situation, you need to really pay close attention to
Yeah.
what's being said. And moss agate and tourmaline, tourmalated quartz, which I don't know. I know what tourmaline is, and I know what quartz is, but I don't know what tourmalated quartz is. I think it's like if it's inside the quartz, would
It
be
usually has like a little black.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fancy. And my notes are a little bit of a mess, so I'm just looking to see what else I wrote down because I don't want to leave anyone out. I found, I'll save that for the next one. That's all I have. That's all I have.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The next one I did was Raziel, and he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
He is a guardian of divine mysteries and sacred knowledge and the hidden truths of creation. He has a very high frequency and rainbow light.
Oh wow.
Like the shimmering like prism type light.
Oh.
And so the reflecting of many colors. He helps us understand the esoteric teachings of sacred geometry, astrology, alchemy, and universal laws. He brings clarity to our dreams and visions. So kind of, with like Gabriel too. Gabriel kind of works in our dreams, and so does Raziel. And I love this. He teaches us about spiritual laws of attraction, abundance, and transformation. And so he's the guy to call on if a person's having money issues and needing money to come in, and I would call on him. He helps turning our intentions into physical reality through alignment of divine will. He enhances our clairvoyance and claircognizance and spiritual insight.
Okay.
And he also aids us in remembering past lives and karmic lessons.
Wow.
He can also bring understanding of patterns and soul contracts and deeper reasons behind challenges. And so I thought this was really interesting too, because that too, in the energy insights and predictions, that was one thing that we're going to be looking at this month. Some of us are those patterns, those negative patterns that we might see reoccurring. He's the guy that kind of nudges us to be able to notice them and see them and to heal them. And signs of his presence are rainbow light and those aha moments. And I think I talked about that too, the aha, that in meditation this month, we are in meditation and just keeping our mind quiet this month, that we are going to have that those insights, and it's like that inspiration and those aha moments. And vivid dreams encoded with meaning and feeling nudged to explore the mystical and metaphysical studies.
What's this one's name again?
Raziel. Raziel.
Wow, I want to know this one.
Right?
I want to know this guy, because just the esoteric knowledge, the secret stuff, that way of, because I love to be clever and try to figure things out.
I know.
It often feels like right at the edges of imagination is the answer. Right there at the edges. I'm almost this close.
Yes.
To remembering or figuring something out. So that's the one to ask. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And so they recommended, like, if you're sitting quiet and sitting still or in meditation, to imagine a rainbow light surrounding you and then entering your crown and going into your third eye.
Okay.
And the crystals to use are clear quartz, labradorite,
Oh, okay.
amethyst,
Okay.
rainbow fluorite, and all of these help tune into Raziel's frequency.
I believe that, because I've got amethyst that you had recommended on one of your shows. You had recommended, and I got labradorite because that was another one you had recommended. And I sleep one I sleep with, one sleeps near me, or is near me. And my dream recall has been so much better, and the clarity and vividness of my dreams has intensified. The details within a dream, it's amazing. So I can vouch for them working. So,
that's amazing.
Yeah. Rainbow fluorite. Okay, thank you.
Yep, rainbow fluorite. And then lastly, the insight. They say Archangel Raziel reminds us that the universe is a book of secrets, but those secrets aren't meant to stay hidden, and that they're meant to be revealed when we're ready. And he helps lift the veil, showing us that we are ready to carry divine wisdom that is held within us and waiting to be remembered.
Oh, that's exciting.
Right?
Because
I know you just
one of the things that you said in your insight, this month, was you were saying that things were going to come up for release and things for inner child might come up for healing. But you said it in a way that it was like, and then you will know which things you need to release. So it wasn't like this gauntlet you had to live through. It was more like things will come up and you will decide whether you want to continue or not.
Yeah.
So that sounds like calling on Archangel Raziel is a real good idea this month. Just every day, come and hang out, please.
Yep. Welcome in. Yep.
Bring
You
your
want to sit down with a spot of tea?
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I want to talk about Archangel. Now it says it's pronounced Camuel, but it's spelled Chamuel. So some of these I went in and looked at the way to pronounce them, because others might know how to do that naturally, but I do not. So Archangel Camuel is the archangel of peaceful relationships, love, and compassion. So can call on Archangel to help you heal heartache and finding lost items.
I like that.
Yeah, which I have a ring that Paul gave me that I can't find yet.
Exactly.
So I would welcome Archangel Camuel to help me find that. It's very special to me. This really means a lot to me too. This Archangel Camuel helps us foster forgiveness and promotes harmony.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I notice as we go along this path, there comes a time when forgiveness is like this golden ticket. When you start coming to your gifts and you want to remember more of who you are, and you're done judging the people around you or in your family, you're willing to accept that everyone's where they need to be. Yeah. Forgiveness becomes this fabulous tool of remembering and excavating, and it's easier to let things go that you don't need anymore. So Archangel Camuel is helping a lot of us, me included, a lot. And signs that he's working with you are relationship insights that just like like those aha moments you were describing,
Mhm.
and finding lost things unexpectedly, and an increase of your compassion. And repeating numbers, when you see repeating numbers, like I do all the time, 222, 444, and you're getting flashes of inspiration. And if you're seeing pink and heart shapes everywhere, like rocks on the beach or patterns in bark or leaves, the leaves are falling now. It's a good opportunity to see them there. If you're feeling a warm, comforting presence, I feel Commuel in my high heart. I feel Archangel Commuel as a warmness, and I feel a lot of love and gratitude. It makes my eyes leak, and I think that's when I feel Archangel Commuel the most. The crystals that resonate are rose quartz and green fluorite,
Oh,
which I love green calcite, so I'm kind of excited to find some green fluorite and
yes.
see how that feels. So that's
I
what
love
I
that.
on Archangel Commuel.
Thank you. And and you mentioned the reappearing, the numbers,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
111 and all of that. And Annie and I are going to be doing a show on that too. I just have to get through this October. I am just like really, really slammed. And so we're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna
Yeah,
get there.
we're definitely going to get there, and we'll get on a regular routine.
Mhm.
Hanuel, Haniel, Haniel, Haniel,
Okay.
often appears with a soft, gentle, luminous, feminine energy and can be seen as shimmering silver, pale blue, turquoise, or moonlight white. She is associated with grace, intuition, harmony. That word harmony just keeps coming up over and over and over again. She's associated with harmony, joy, natural cycles, especially the lunar cycles. And she helps us align with divine timing, cycles of growth, and the release and the renewal. So again, somebody, that
Yeah.
to help us release.
It gets easier too.
It really does,
It
right?
does get easier. Yeah. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
At first it seems really like jarring, but it gets easier.
Yeah.
You almost look forward to it. You're like, okay, let's do it.
Because your person knows how much it's going to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Haniel heightens psychic awareness,
Ooh.
dreams, and spiritual perception. And she's the one that really helps us to trust that inner guidance. She's like, come on, you got this, trust it, trust in yourself. And to honor our feelings without judgment. She brings in emotional balance, harmony in relationships, and she helps us to dissolve fear and the heaviness with her gentle presence. So her presence helps dissolve that fear and that heaviness that sometimes on days that are just heavy, that she'll help us through that. She encourages us to rediscover delight and joy in the beauty in life. And she's associated with music, art, nature, laughter, and dance, and the small things in life that raise our vibration. And they say to call on her anytime when you're needing emotional support, seeking deeper meaning into your intuition. And then during like the full moon and the new moon, she'll help you find the joy when working with the feminine energy. She helps with self-love and empowerment. And the crystals are moonstone, selenite, and aquamarine. And my husband, bless his heart, just fixed my moonstone ring. The stone had fallen out, and I had been missing it so much because moonstone kept coming up over and over and over again. And I'm sure I have a piece somewhere here, but I was really wanting this ring. And I don't know if I said aquamarine too. If I,
you did. Sure you did.
I said that.
I think this archangel has been helping me when I do meditation because I've been real nervous. And this calm has washed over me, like, just be yourself. Just be yourself. I'm like, thank you, guides and angels. But, everyone's welcome to the party. So I'm going to have just an extra special, mwah, thank you.
Right.
So
I think so many of them will find that have been helping us and we weren't even realizing it.
Well, the more I learn about these archangels, I think that too, because I keep coming back to, because each one that we speak of will resonate in one way or another. I'll be like, oh, yes, I felt that. Oh, yes, I felt that support. Or, oh, yes, that inspiration came in. And I can only rely on that theme that I don't quite get yet of oneness. Like the higher up we go,
Yeah.
past our crown chakra, and then oneness, we become more of our oneness, like home, like where we come from when we're not in a body.
Yes.
So it makes more sense when we study these archangels. It's kind of helping me understand that concept a little bit better.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. And I think it's so amazing that we're able to share this information, because I mean, if just to enlighten people and to know what archangels to call on, and for things that you might come up that you need.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if the stardust, I wonder if our crystals are made out of stardust. I wonder if that's what makes them so beautiful. And I wonder if
I love that.
I wonder
Annie.
if they're made out of stardust, like star DNA that creates our crystals and links us with them so strongly. I think we might have got a clue.
I think so too. I think that's something to sit with, right? And ask.
That is something to
That's
sit
the question. Yeah. Because it really feels like it very well could be.
It does.
And so I
can't see the questions, just so everyone watching doesn't know that. I mean, so I'm not ignoring you. I'm on an iPad, and as of yet, I haven't figured out how to see the questions. So I'm just trusting Kelly and following her lead, going with the flow. Just so you know, I'm not ignoring you. So you know.
And Play came in.
Hi, Play.
Hello, and Leah came in too. Hello.
Hi.
Ascending Universe Butterfly. Hello.
Ascending.
And so we should probably, Barbara came in. We should probably get going on.
Okay. I got my cards. I'm ready.
So, and I'm just going to run down. We have Karen, Edward, Barbara Berkman, Millie, Imelda, Tea Garden Chicken.
Hey, Tea Garden.
And then I have Linda. I have your first part and your second part. And Barbara Berkman said, I saw a sun devil yesterday, which had a small rainbow that was next to the sun. Wow, how beautiful.
Wow. Archangels shining on you.
So we will get going. We will start out with Karen.
How many cards are we wanting to draw today for each person? So we get to
what do you think? Two or three?
I think three might be too many.
Okay, let's do two.
I like threes, but twos. Let's do two.
I love that.
Okay. For Karen. Wow, the first card I got is self-employment for you, Karen. And it says, I cannot read backwards.
I can't either.
Commitment, resourceful, confident, and rewarding. And I can't help but notice my favorites are the bird tribes. Have you been seeing a lot of birds on your walks or on your drives? Because they deliver messages from your spirit team to you. So I would pay attention to what birds you see. And there's a wonderful book called Animal Medicines by David Carson and Bear Company that talks, or Ted Andrews is another resource that I personally use often when I come across a bird, so that I can look up its medicine and what messages it might be delivering to me. And the second card that I got for you was open your heart to love. Isn't that beautiful? And it says vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. You definitely found your community. Here we are. So that's wonderful. So I hope you found that helpful, sweetheart.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you, Annie.
I love these cards.
And Karen, thank you for spending your Friday with us and sharing your time with us. The first card I got was vulnerability and freedom. And I think sometimes it's really hard to be vulnerable at times, but what to remember when being vulnerable, it really is a strength. Whenever we can put ourselves in a situation where we can sometimes be vulnerable, it's freedom. It's freedom. And so, however that may resonate with you. And then I love this. It's renewed connections, reunion, you can say it, Kelly.
Words.
Reconciliation. There we go. Reconciliation, intimacy, and forgiveness. And so I would pay attention to people, maybe coming into your life that maybe you haven't heard from for a while, maybe getting a text message, email. And it can also mean that the whole forgiveness thing, there might be somebody in your life that, maybe it's just time to look at the situation and for you just to forgive so that you can move on, not necessarily for them, but for yourself. And so that's what I got for you, Karen. I hope that helps. And next up we have Edward.
Hey, Edward.
Edward, thank you so much for being here.
The first card that I got for you, Edward, is that? Purple. Destiny, pride, conscious forgiveness. Isn't that beautiful?
I love that.
Great strength and grace in that. That was the one that we were just reading on. That is fantastic. Raziel, check it out. This is the one that she was just reading about. Archangel Raziel, enlightened, adaptable, soulful, and connected. That's kind of got your name written all over it, doesn't it? That's fantastic. I love that the two you got were ones we actually were just reading on.
Well, and the one that I got for him is the one that you just read on. And so these synchronicities, the synchronicities are a message in themselves, right? I mean, there's no coincidences. This is amazing.
What
did you do too?
Yeah,
you did. Okay. First one I got was Sandalphon.
Wow.
Right, and that was the first one that you did.
Yeah,
and it says forgiveness, seeking freedom, and healing, and in these little pieces of paper say healing from chaos, but we got abundance in there. And if you've been feeling lack, know that abundance is coming, and clarity and answers, and that too, that forgiveness. It's funny how that just came up in the first one and this one too.
It keeps coming up.
It really is, and it really does free us. It frees us from that heaviness that we've maybe been holding on to, and then it allows others to come in and love us even more. And so Sandalphon, forgiveness, seeking freedom, and healing. And it's interesting. Then, Edward, I take a step back. And so it really makes me wonder if there's somebody in your life right now that has maybe been pushing the boundaries a little bit too much, or just creating the chaos that I maybe had just mentioned, that the trauma and or not trauma. Well, obviously maybe it was trauma, because I wouldn't have said it if but what I was meaning to say was drama. And so there might need to be a little bit better boundaries. And so I got take a step back. And so however that resonates with you, I hope that helps. And again, I thank you so much for hanging out with us and being a part of the community. And Barbara Berkman is up.
Okay. Okay, here we go. The first card that I have for you, Barbara. Oh, look at this. Is be the real you. Be your authentic, beautiful self. Freedom, authenticity, uniqueness, and courage. I'm just starting to do this myself. For us introverts, it's really a challenge. It's like extra challenge. So trust me when I say it's worth doing, as you're probably learning on your own as well. And the second card, oh, look, honey, spiritual guidance.
Oh,
I love this card. Travel, education, experience, and inspiration. I love the reminder that you are never alone. None of us are ever, ever alone. We're so not alone, we would laugh if we knew how not alone we are, especially right now.
Right? We
And
would be.
I make a point of asking for guidance every day. I ask for guidance for all kinds of things to do a good show, to make sure that I'm doing a good job. I ask for help all the time. So I hope you do that too, Barbara. You're worth it.
I love that.
It's nice to see you. So
that was a beautiful message. And Edward said that he is working on it. And thank you. And wow, thank you so much.
Oh, good.
And Kat came in. So hi, Kat.
Hey,
Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah.
And Barbara, I got soul groups. And if this isn't just fitting, that you are here and you are a part of this community and you are so loved, and it says messages, reunion, connections, and validation. And so if you've been even second guessing that, community, we have you, and we are so lucky that you are a part of this community and you are so loved. And thank you too for sharing your time with us. And then I got joy and contentment. And so sometimes this is a little bit, it seems like it should be so easy, joy, contentment, but sometimes we do have to work a little bit harder to find the joy in our days and that contentment with everything that's going on in the outside world. And sometimes even in our inside world, it can be overwhelming and a lot. And so, making sure that we find that joy and are happy on purpose. And sometimes that can be a job in itself, and just being happy at, where we are, in our path and in our life, and finding that contentment. And so I hope that helps, Barbara. And thank you so much for sharing your time with us.
Have you ever had times when you thought, I'm so bored, and then 2 weeks later something happens and you're like, God, I miss being bored?
I would love to be bored right now. I would. My husband, bless his heart, he asked me if I wanted to go to the SoFi Stadium this weekend to the Chargers football game, and it sounds like so much fun. But I'm like, I just can't. Garnett popped in. Hi, Garnett. Thank you for being here. And Jen B popped in too. So
Hey.
Jen, hello.
Hey, Jen.
And up next we have Millie. And happy birthday to Millie.
Happy birthday, fellow Libran, I think. That's fantastic. Well, let's see. The first card that I have for you is peace. Look at that. Beautiful peace. Connected, journey, balanced, cleansing. Us Libras really like it when things are balanced and clean. That kind of has our energy. So I hope you're feeling that way right now. And the second card is don't compromise. This is important. Boundaries, assertiveness, courage, and unwavering. I hope you will find the courage or express the courage, continued courage to be yourself, your authentic self. We need your shine just the way you are. So I hope those were helpful to you. I think they're absolutely beautiful cards.
They are. They are.
Really beautiful cards for you, Millie. What did you get?
I got divine self. And look at that light shining in, Millie. And it says intuition, balance, connection, and spirit. And so when it's our birthday, our loved ones come in by the groves that are on the other side, our loved ones, our friends, to celebrate us. And so, and with the veil being so thin right now, really pay attention, because I really feel like you are going to have lots and lots of visitors coming in to celebrate you. And with the intuition, that they want you to know that your intuition is increasing, and to trust those feelings when you're feeling like, you know what, I really feel like this person has come through. Know that it's that connection, that you are still connected with those others from the other side coming in and celebrating you. And the second card I get is compassion. And I think this is just a good reminder, Millie, that, you know, we sometimes should treat every day as our birthdays, right? And to have compassion for yourself, and to love yourself, and to celebrate yourself. And so I really hope that you do find that compassion for yourself, and celebrating yourself for the rest of the month, the rest of the weekend, however you celebrate your birthday. Make sure you do it with compassion for Millie, and treat yourself to something really special. I hope that helps.
That angel was beautiful.
Yeah, that
angel of compassion, that was beautiful. Yeah. She's beautiful.
And Imelda, we have Imelda,
okay.
And then Tea Garden Chicken, Linda Bishop, and Play Love Remember. So Imelda, we have Imelda.
For Imelda, whoa, I got spiritual adventure. Look at that card again. I love this card. Travel, education, experience, and inspiration. And the journey that you are on. And this is going interestingly well with the next one, which is career. Ooh, transformation, change, excitement, opportunity, and advancement. So I don't know what field you are in, Imelda, but this is looking good, babe.
That's real. Yeah, I like that.
Looking good. I'm seeing good things for you. I hope you'll comment and tell us more about that as the reading that Kelly gives you comes out. I'm excited to see how these match up. I'll hold these up while you are looking nearby.
It's interesting. I got reality check, and it says assessment, exploration, honesty, and determination. So I really feel like, Imelda, if you've been working on something and doing your intentions and just really wanting something to come into place, know that it's happening. They are literally working on that behind the scenes, and not to give up, because the next card I get is divine timing. And so they're just wanting you to be have a little bit more patience, to know that they're working behind the scenes and just getting all the details out for your highest good. And so just be patient. It's happening. And that's really exciting, Imelda. And so I'm excited to hear. I hope whatever it is that you're exploring and have in the works is you'll let us know what it is.
Keep us updated.
Yeah.
I want to hear about that. I've just recently been thinking about, because Kelly talks about manifestation a lot and making dream boards, and she has all kinds of them, I guess. And I don't have any yet, but I think about them and say them out loud now, about asking for teams, like a special angelic team to help me with my writing, painting, another team to help me with getting my cards out, and another team. I've asked for another team to help me with meditations in the morning. And you can ask for as many teams as you need, and they show up. You feel their presence. I don't see them yet, but I feel them. So I think you're well ahead on the manifestation too. So who's next? Who's next?
We have Tea Garden Chicken.
Tea Garden Chicken.
Thank you for being with us. Beautiful.
Oh, I got this one again. Don't compromise. Boundaries, assertiveness, courage, and be unwaveringly yourself. And let's see what it pertains to. Oh, focus on your health. Focus on your health, it says. Okay, let's find out in what way. Wellness, active, radiant, nourishment. I think this has to do with what feeds you. What feeds you, either your mental body, your physical body, your spiritual body, and your mental body. Pay attention to what you're feeding yourself.
And it can also mean too, do you think your mind?
Mental, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Because I think that has to do with boundaries. So sort of like, I'm just going to assume you're doing everything right. Well done. Keep doing it. Get outside. That's what I got for you. Did that resonate well with you, Tea Garden? I'm curious to hear if she put some feedback in there. Oh, what beautiful roses. We'll see. Maybe in a few minutes. What'd you get?
I got Haniel. Haniel.
Oh, the one you were just reading on.
The one I was just Haniel, the one I was reading about. Goddess, psychic, sacred, and proud. And so this just tells me that your abilities are really increasing, Tea Garden Chicken, and that that you should be proud. And that with the second card I got was ask and receive. And so if you are working on expanding, your clairs, this would be something, and I ask for that. I ask for my clairs to be expanded, when I'm, ask and receive, when I'm doing my intentions and whatnot. And so if this is something that you've been working on, your psychic abilities, your intuition, know that Haniel is with you, and she's working with you, and she's proud. She's proud of how far you've come. And just remember, and that's the whole thing, right? We're surrounded all the time. And so it's just asking. That's all we have to do is just ask. And they're like, we're on it, and our timing might be off from what their timing is, but it's, just know that it's always happening. If we ask, and it's always important too, when we ask to whatever it is, to ask and then say this or something better. And so put that behind it. And she says that both readings resonate. Thank you. And that I've been working on psychic and learning and learning to ask for help. Oh, perfect.
Good job.
Perfect. I love that. Thank you for sharing. And know that you are covered, girl. That is amazing.
Okay.
And Linda Bishop, I'm just going to click on this, and she has one part and two parts. Years ago, while living in the RV park, I went to visit two friends at 5 p.m. There was an angel standing in front of their glass door. Husband asleep in the chair, wife asleep in the back. The angel was 7 feet tall, 2 faces, one facing inward to the RV, one facing outward, stern, and had a sword in each hand crossed over the chest, watching over my friends. Any idea of what kind of angel or name? Yeah, Archangel Michael.
Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
The guardian.
Yep, Archangel, because that's how he comes in. He comes in with the swords. Just that's what do you think, Annie?
Wow. I thought guardian. Immediately guardian angel. Guardian angel. That's amazing. What a fantastic seer
Vision,
you are to have seen that.
right?
That's incredible that you were allowed to see it and that you had the ability and the awareness to see that. That's beautiful.
That's amazing.
Beautiful. I
That's
would love to see that.
really amazing,
Well,
Linda.
I don't know if this will make sense, but I got the career one. I got career transition, Linda. Change, excitement, opportunity, and advancement. So if this isn't about the job, it could be about your gifts, because that's kind of like your job while you're on earth, school, to develop your gifts and to share them. And look at you, you're doing it.
Yeah.
And the second card I got was divine magic. Wishes, goals, dreams, and accomplishments. So I want to hold these images up for you, Linda, in case they spark something for you from your teams that I might not have the name of, because I've just started doing this card reading.
And you're amazing,
But
Annie.
I think this is beautiful. I really think that's beautiful. I love that. I love that you were able to see what most people never see.
Right.
So thank you for sharing that, Linda, and I hope that those were helpful to you. What did you get?
I got manifestation. Manifestation. And so right.
Wow.
And so what they're telling me is that you've manifest this and that you can continue to manifest to see them. And so if you would like to see more angels, just let them know. And it's kind of ironic. She said his face was
beautiful. Two faces facing inward to RV, yep. That part.
And we could call human-like and dark, but not black, brown, more purple. And it's funny that there is purple in the back of this card.
Well, wait a minute. Purple, I always associate that with Uncle Metatron, with Archangel Metatron. I don't know, but I always think Metatron.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, when for
if somebody
purple
sees purple and an angel, I'm thinking Metatron.
Yep. I do too.
Powerful. And he's, some people, I don't know. When some people say like Terry sees him as like 35 feet tall or whatever, and that's fantastic. That's awesome. But I don't think we have to all see in the same way that somebody else does. I think we experience in them our own
100%.
Our own way. Yeah. So it's okay if we don't see him the same way. It's all right.
Exactly.
It's perfectly fine.
Such great wisdom, Annie, because that's so true. We all have different perceptions too, and we all see things in different lights. And so, I thank you for sharing that. And Linda, I got see the humor. And if you look at these dogs, they're looks like they're doing a reading on each other.
Yeah.
And so it says perception, wisdom, and playfulness. And so, and that too is a great reminder for us just to find the humor in our everyday life, and that we don't have to take things so seriously. I mean, however, this was really, really super cool.
Yeah.
But I think it's just more in your everyday life is how this is coming to me, is that just to find the humor and the joy and the laughter and the playfulness in your day. I love that.
I love those two dogs. Can you imagine dogs giving a reading? You are Romeo and
each other a reading. I love it. Like, yeah, I'll take one, please.
Oh my goodness, you're not going to believe who's next, because I got their cards ready, and one of them is that one.
And this is the last one. One.
Play, you're going to love this. Renewed connections. Check that out.
No.
Because, her teams call her Play. That's how she got her name, is that her guides just call her, hey, Play. And that's how she picked her name. renewed connections, reunion, reconciliation, intimacy, and forgiveness. Such a
That's
beautiful
amazing.
card. And see the humor. Loyalty, perspective, wisdom, and playful. Which is your name? This is beautiful. I think your
I
teams
love
are
that.
proud of you. I think they're giving you a little glow up right now. Going, check out our girl.
Yeah,
She is fantastic.
that's
I love
amazing.
that. I love that. What'd you get?
And Kelly McCall came in. Hello,
Hi,
Kelly, from
Kelly.
another Kelly. These are awesome. I got play, I got blessings and abundance. And so if and that kind of goes along with the whole manifestation thing that we've been talking about too. So know that you are surrounded by blessings, and that if you've been worried financially, that there is more than enough, and there's money coming in. And then this is really beautiful. I don't know if I've ever pulled this one before. Energy healing, and look at that healing in her hands play. So I don't know if you are doing healing, if you do healing on yourself, or if you've thought about doing energy healing. It says holistic well-being, thriving, and vibrant. And so it, just throwing it out there, we all have the ability to heal. It's just a matter of to heal and to do healing. It's just a matter if it's something that you want. But know that if there's somebody in your life that maybe isn't feeling well and is having a tougher time, look at that energy, and I would say that's a mirror to your hands, that you can send them healing, and you can send them love too. And so I take it for however it resonates with you, but I think that's really cool. And then blessings and abundance. And so
I love that.
that is what we have for today.
That was
And
fun. That
this
was
was
so
such a
fun.
blast.
I
Such a
enjoyed this.
blast.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
everyone.
Annie. And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And she says, yes, I do energy healing, and they want me to learn Reiki. So there you go. What
Yay.
beautiful validation for you, play, that they're just giving, they were able to work through us through the cards to give you that little nudge, and you do it at your pace, whether it be baby steps, if it's in a month, 6 months, a year, but just know that they're just putting that little reminder in there that, what, it's something that you can be doing. And I thank everybody in the chat, in our community. We love you, and thanks for hanging out with us and sharing your time. And happy Friday and happy weekend. And do you have anything going on this weekend?
I wanted to. I don't have any. I want to do some painting and some writing, and I have
Nice.
two piles right here that I want to work on a little bit. So I need to call on Archangel Haniel to help me. Like Haniel, it sounds like Daniel. I'm going to go with Haniel. Sounds like Daniel.
Yes.
And play. I wanted to mention to play that you probably know Kaylee at Woo Woo Wonderment. She is going to start teaching Reiki as soon as her teacher gives her the okay. I think she needs
Oh, that's nice.
a couple of attunements. So I told her, please put me in the queue because it's going to be a little bit more affordable than most
Yeah.
places. So check her out because she said she will announce it when she's able to do so. So go to at Woo Woo Wonderment. And if I remember, it's all one word.
I
At
think it
Woo Woo
is. I'm
Wonderment.
pretty
Yeah,
sure
and
it is.
Kaylee, check out Kaylee because she's done a few shows and she did one on Reiki, which I thought was so groundbreaking because she did it from the point of view is if you would like to know what a Reiki treatment looks like, come and watch the show that she made so that people would not be nervous or be more comfortable with the subject. So, because I want to learn Reiki. I really want to learn Reiki too. So, what I've been doing meanwhile to share with everyone is I've started to do this when I meditate, and I put my hands like this, and I point them in each of the chakras that I'm meditating with, whether it's the high heart, and when I do my throat, I also include my ears, so that because I think we have these chakras so that our clairs can come through. So our being able to do clairaudience or clairvoyance or clairsentience. So when we want to strengthen those, we could like hold rose quartz, here's rhodonite or calcite or blue sodalite, whichever one that we feel resonates with us, and just give it a try. It's fun. It's just fun because it allows you to recognize in your own personal power, because you can
Yeah.
actually feel this when you do it. You can actually feel it. So give it a try when you're
Yes.
asking the archangels to join you, and you'll feel heat. It's interesting. Play with it a little bit. Have fun.
Yeah.
But thank
And
you for joining us today.
yes, and play. I because it's woo woo wonderment, and I think it's all
Yeah.
one word. I did put it in the comments there for you,
Oh,
play,
thank you.
to look Kaylee up. And I
Thank
thank you,
you.
everybody. Have a fabulous
Yeah.
weekend. Much love to everybody. And Annie and I will see you soon. We have more
Yep.
archangels
We have
coming up,
more to
and then
talk
we're going
about.
to do angel numbers. And so
Yeah.
you're going to be seeing a lot of us. So take
Yep.
care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Until next time. Bye bye.